back to Mallow and Mole. In this video I'll be showing you some old Luna Lapin rabbits that I made. They're a little bit worse for wear because my granddaughter had them and played with them quite a lot. So they're very bobbly. The clothes are in disrepair and some aren't great because it was when I was first starting with Luna Lapin, so I wasn't fully understanding the patterns. So I'll start just by showing you what we have. We have a little green rabbit here with a patterned fabric in the ears, some lace up suede boots, a dress that has frogs and lily pads on, oh, she's got some lacy knickers, saucy. So yeah, that's that one. And then this one, I've already taken the dress off. Again, it needs some stitching. She's very bobbly, and I think I will reposition the legs on this one. I didn't like how they said to put legs on. I think some of them, they were sewn into the seam. She's not stuffed as well as I would normally stuff them nowadays. Well, she's got a label on, handmade by Melanie Lunn. So yeah, that's the rabbits. This is the chair I made. It doesn't stand up. So I think what I will do is cut a wooden, the really thin wood that I used on the pencil handbag. Cut a thin piece of that to this shape and fix that on there, and then add trim and some legs so it actually stands of its own accord. So yes, that's the chair I made. It's got antimacassars on, and this is just a little cushion. So that's a job to be done. We have some very basic white, very baggy knickers. For those skinny legs, aren't they? They are very baggy knickers. Okay, and we've got some baggy bloomers. A little pink polka dot dress, which I believe, if memory serves me correct, is reversible. Yes. Yeah, so you can have it that way if you wish. A little rain mat. Needs a good wipe over. Yes, that's the rain mat with little puffy sleeves at the top. And just the one popper we then have this corduroy jacket. Now, I do like this. Maybe I've got to strengthen the pockets. They've come away a little bit for being played with. If I did it again, I would have fully lined this, and then that would have been a reversible coat as well, which would have been nice. But apart from that, I'm quite happy with this jacket. I do like that. There. Then we have this abomination of a dress with, again, a weird collar, because I couldn't make sense of the pattern. So I probably won't do anything with that. It's just weird. And then just for fun, we have a bikini top, which is tiny, and then some bikini bottoms, which you should have on really in this weather, and the press stud, so she can put them on and have a little sunbathe. And then I don't know why they've only got this, they must have lost it. Wad, random vinyl boot that's never been, I'm not sure if ever been finished, but no holes in it, and there don't seem to be another one. So yeah, so I'll start by removing these boots. I think these was laced on once she got them on. It might be easier to just cut this lace in. And if I decide to, if I can salvage them, I can just put nice clean lacing in, can't I? There. One of my rabbits I turned into a land girl. My daughter's got that one. She's really cute. I might be able to salvage them actually. Be a bit careful, probably put a bit of reinforcing on the back of these owls and not tighten them quite so tight. My granddaughter she's nearly 12 now, and they're moving out, so they've had to have a... Oh no, that one's a bit... Oh, that's past it, so no, I won't salvage them, we'll just get them off. They're moving out, so they're having to sort out things. She has got a Luna that I made her out of mohair, and she's got a beautiful outfit on that she don't play with, that just stands on a stand. This is just tubular bandage for socks. Next time I do it, I will be sure to hem it so it doesn't fray everywhere. She's got gingham feet and knock knees. So yes, them legs definitely want repositioning, and they're no good at all. Ooh, just goes to show you get better with practice. Oh, that's you. All this rubbish. Let's have a look at the green one. Here are you, lady. Here she is. If I get this neck camera to stay where I want it. Right, let's get these dresses off you. Yeah, these were probably made from the very first Luna book, where everything was quite simple, basic. So now I can make much prettier outfits, and she can stand with all my other... I don't know what she's been doing to get a bald belly. I'm going to have to patch that, I think. Yeah, like I say, this one, look, is sewn into the... I suppose that's so they sit. That's, I don't know, strange. We'll see. I have a habit of doing my arms, pulling the string in too tight. It comes from making it mohair bears, and then it pulls it in, and she ends up with no shoulders like me. And arms like bananas. Yeah. Now we'll get these boots off. Yeah, it's a much better material, a bit stronger. This suede stuff, or suede. I use for bare paws. That vinyl is so thin and soft. Oh dear. Right, I will unlace these and be back. There, so she's got her boots off now. Let's remove the bandage. She's not bad. She's got that hole. I need to put something over that. Yeah, a little bit of bobbling on her face, but not. Her ears are a bit. Bit limp. They could do with starching. Yeah. Yeah. She's not. It's her legs. She's been in a box. Oh dear. Yeah. So I think we'll make them some nice new clothes. Debobble them. think she's got old. Let me have a look. I thought there was old leather boot buttons, but I'm not sure now. I can't remember. It's been a while. The Lunas are all hand stitched on the outside. So there she is, and this one is very bobbly. She must have really enjoyed undressing that one. So yeah, we'll see if we can work a bit of magic. I'll sign off for now. I will do another video where I'm making the clothes. Well, I need to tidy them up, but I don't think you want to watch me with the debobble machine forever with the noise it makes. So, yeah, tune in again to see their transformation.